95.6.
Radio for the West Midlands.
Now, if you were in Birmingham last month, you might have unwittingly found yourself in one happy couple's wedding album. That's because Luke and Alexandra Jarrett had the photos of their big day taken at a rather unusual location. Yeah, they decided to pose for their wedding snaps at Grand Central in Birmingham. Now, Aaron York from Incircles Photography in Bromsgrove was behind the pictures and joins us now. Good morning to you, Aaron.
Hi, Alex. How you doing?
I'm fine. So how did all this come about? You were on the train and thought, hang on, so I can't get to where we wanted to go. Tell you what, we'll do it there.
No, they got married at the Burlington Hotel, which is kind of in the middle of Birmingham. And Alex just said to me, look, I want to, because Alex is originally from Russia and she lives and works in Birmingham. She just wanted to capture Birmingham in the day. And I'm thinking, okay, what we're going to do here? So me and my lighting assistant basically, we just walked around town for a bit. Couldn't really find anywhere because it was a Saturday and we knew it was going to be busy. Didn't really want, kind of people bothering them too much. So, and we just decided on going into Grand Central. I went into the Network Rail office and just asked, because you never know, if you don't ask, you don't get. Yeah, and they were really, really great. Like, yeah, of course you can. And the lady said, that's never been done before. She said, we've had proposals, but never a bride and groom dressed up. So that got me excited because I'm always looking for creative shots and things to do for all my weddings. And so I just approached Alex and Luke with it, and they, at first, because it was raining, Alex wasn't sure. So I kind of had a quiet word with the bridesmaids and they were like, well, no, we're going to get her to do it. It's going to be fine. So, and she was buzzing and it was fab. Because in the morning, she was doing this wonderful twirling around in a dress when she was getting ready. And it just looked stunning. And all I just said to her is, I said, Alex, just hold Luke's hand and just do that beautiful twirl. And that's all she did. And we were there for about 5 minutes and we just had so much fun. And the groom's party came and the bridesmaids came and they just stood in the line, took the shot, and then we were gone. It was really fast. It was ace.
That's fantastic. How tricky is it to take photos with so many people around?
Yeah, I mean, generally kind of we scouted the venue. Anywhere I shoot, I try and, if I'm going to try and do something a little bit different, I always make sure the lighting's already set up. So either the day before or a week before I'll visit a place. So myself and my lighting assistant Cameron, we already knew what we were going to do. We knew where they were going to stand. And generally, I just presumed bride and groom people are going to step away, which they did. And it was ace because my son Cameron, who's my lighting guy, he was filming it and I was obviously focusing on the image. And we looked around. And all around the top, people were just staring with their phones and people were just having these big smiles on their faces. And it kind of hit me, man, maybe I've cheered someone up on a Saturday afternoon for a short moment.
Did people think it was actually a model, a modelling shoot rather than actually a real wedding photograph?
I don't know. I didn't really talk. There was one little dear lady who she had a little whirling chair. I think she might have had a bit too much to drink. He started talking to them, but so she kind of caused a little bit of disruption. But once she moved, it was fine. I mean, people. I don't know. I mean, everyone was dressed up, so it kind of the way we walked in and walked out. It was. Yeah, I don't really know. I never got a chance to speak to anyone. But yeah, it was such a buzz. And the images, we're so pleased with them. And it's such a great thing. And like when I got home and I just thought, wow, what a nice thing to have on your wedding. And so I'm kind of really glad we did it now.
Yeah, what did Luke and Alexander say after you take it? Did they like it?
Yeah, it was amazing. I think it really kind of, because it's quite nerve-wracking, isn't it, to have wedding photos? And I think as a photographer, it's really important that we know that. And I don't pose people. I just basically say, stand over there, tickle each other, wind each other up, and then, take the shot. I'm not, because, with posing, you kind of need to work with professional models. And I've never married a couple of professional models. So it's very normal, natural people that I photograph. So I'm always trying to just have lots of fun with them. And then on the way back, they were beaming. I think Alex absolutely loved it. And they're such a beautiful couple. And it was just brilliant because I'd not met Luke until the day. So I'd met Alex. Alex booked me. We'd had a kind of consultation. So meeting Luke on the day is quite nervous for me because I don't know him. I don't know, what he's like. But within half an hour, I knew exactly what he was like. And he's so much fun. And we just chatted all the way
they're certainly
through.
Up for it. What's the weirdest place you've taken photographs for weddings and things before?
Yeah, I think No, I don't think weird's the word. I think it's more interesting. I've had one of my first weddings back 4 years ago now. It was an ice hockey friend who we decided the groom and the groomsmen were hockey players, and we got Jen, the bride, to drop the puck, and we just took a shot, and it's so amazing. I'm so chuffed with that photo. And then I was asked to photograph a groomsman's best man who was in a wheelchair, and he couldn't really get involved in much, and I was asked to just Photoshop a dragon chasing him, so that was fun. And then one of the best ones last summer was Katrina and Aaron. They're good friends of mine now, and we created a giant moon for them. So my friend Greg Broad designed this massive moon that I can now take to weddings, and literally we just set it up, and they have a photo on the moon, and then what I do is I get home, put them in a beautiful starlit sky, and it's just fun. It's quick, it's easy, and it was so good, that shot. People were like, oh, sure, that's not Photoshop. Is that Photoshop, the moon? And I was like, no, we did it at the wedding, and
brilliant.
It's just a good laugh. Yeah,
it's excellent.
I think it's
excellent. Sounds fantastic. Aaron, thanks so much indeed for talking
Thanks,
to us
Alex.
on the programme this morning. That's
Cheers.
brilliant.